Alright, first and foremost, I'd like to say all praises to the Most High, Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Kodash. Right? Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, right? Who teach us this truth, right? In sincerity, right? Now, something was on my mind, and I was thinking about it, right? I was thinking about it, and it's something that we just had to keep in remembrance, right? I don't have a garment on me right now, but on work, right, on the plantation here, right, and yesterday I came to work and was sitting on work, and whole day I didn't make no money, right? Now I is that the stage I reach, right? And all a man will say, boy, where is this boy? You understand? And men watching. When men watch man, they say, well, boy, yeah, whole day come to work and make no money, boy, where your wife can as well try and go and say. You understand? And is a thing, if I was carnal minded, I would not be able to discern it and see what it is going on. You understand? See the test, what it is going on, because I mean, at the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, that what the scripture say in the book of, a matter of fact, I'll go to that scripture, right? In the book of Ephesians 6 and 12, right? Because there is what it say. Right, so like here, it's loading. Right, Ephesians 6 and 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places, right? And it's going to say here, right? Wherefore, take unto you the whole armor of Yahweh power, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. And the evil day begin already. Now the heights of the evil day going to be the time of Jacob trouble, when he mark the beast and all hell break loose, and you might have to face, some of us might have to face persecution, right? Some of us might have to face persecution in a form of, you might have to face the guillotine, someone might be locked up, you might be tormented, right? So the scripture talking about that, but it could also extend to talk about the different adversaries you're going to face when you come into the truth, right? And when I wasn't in the truth, it never had a day, right? Earlier on in my life, before I started studying Bible and scripture, it never had a day when I come to work and me I make no money, right? Now these is things now you knowing, by you ain't have no money in the bank, you have a little scrums day, you understand? You have children to send to school, you understand? And hey, a normal man will be going out of his mind, right? But that all part are taken. Now the scripture say here in verse 13, wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High. What is the armor? Right? The word, trust in Yahushai, patience and faith. You understand? All this is the word. Because you're going to have time to come when we won't be able to work. I still had food in my house. But it got times to come when, although I didn't make no money, I still had food in my house. But it will have times to come when I wouldn't have no food in my house. Right? And hey, you have to hold your faith when that time come. You have to be patient. You understand? Because the Most High, you have to endure the hardship, but he will take care of you. You understand? So, the ending result I told is, you're doing all to stand. You ain't fall as a little pressure take you. Hey, you're ready to fall and you're ready to give up. Right? But as this thing outside here is a spiritual. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against the powers and rulers of darkness. Right? Who is the ruler of darkness? Ultimately, all spirit belong to the Most High. But the Most High is not wicked, the Most High do not unjust. The Most High created the spirit on the left hand side for that. And their role, right, is to try the hearts of man. Right? And all this is part of how your heart going to be tried. Right? All these reasons is how your heart going to be tried in these forms and fashion. Especially when you're in the truth. Right? You're going to have to face these different adversaries. And if you don't stay spiritual minded, right? I would like to go to the book of Corinthians, right, chapter 3, I believe, right, 1 Corinthians chapter 3, right? Right, Corinthians chapter 3, right, 1 Corinthians chapter 3, I'll go to verse 4. Salakia, be a little patient with me, right? Right, wait, see, right, the scripture telling you about for the carnal minded man. Right? I still like I can't find the scripture, but nevertheless, right? What I'm trying to say is that, you understand? Yeah, man. What I'm trying to say is that at the end of the day, hey, carnal, the carnal thinking is enmity with the Most High, right? Because these most men, and I see it happen when all the afflictions start to happen, right? They're starting to find problems with the word of the Most High, not only in the truth, right? But outside the so-called people. Israel and our whole is people can't really take the pressure too much. But the 1/3, thank God for the 1/3 that the Most High sanctified them from the beginning, them gonna be able to take it. And the Most High say, let's see shorten the time, right? They might even deceive the elect himself, the self, right? So this is why you had a push, right? And the Most High will keep you. And we was meditating on something, right? A rich man, right? A man who well off financially, physically, right? Wouldn't have nothing to really go down on his knees and cry out to the Most High about, right? A rich man and had nothing to really go down on his knees and cry out to the Most High about. Right? Which is why we saying the Most High know why he does keep brothers in that state. That lowliness where you had to go out and work for your daily bread. Right? Where you wouldn't incline too much of riches unto you. Because he want to keep you in that state where you had to cry out unto him. Why a rich man going and kneel down and cry about? All his physical needs met. What he gonna kneel down and cry about? Right? So this is why, right? You had to remain spiritual and you had to thank God for bringing you down low, because hey, through this lowliness, you will get understanding. You see things a little more better through your spiritual eye, right? So there is my little contribution, right? This is my little contribution towards bringing in New Jerusalem, right? That way we hoping for, that way we hope rest in New Jerusalem, right? Not in things of this world, not in riches, not in money, not in cars, certainly not in women, right? So with that, I'd like to say, Mawatla Babal, death to Babylon. Double honors again to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, all the elder brothers, all the Akim, right? Peace. Keep pushing you with all your heart and soul, right? Remember, we need each other, right? Because hey, everybody does get a little low, and you need that. You need somebody to lean on if you're walking by yourself, or if you're selfish, you know, you won't have nothing to lean on because you know you're on your own. So we need that brotherhood. Keep the charity, as the scriptures say. Continue in charity, for charity covereth a multitude of sins. Right? So with that, I like to say shalom. This is brother Tazawa from the Trinidad GMS camp saying Shalom.